guys, and welcome back to our Inside Success Stories. My name's Ria, and today we're at the British Film Institute in South Bank for the Soul Fest Film Festival. I'm here with Yare. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you, Ria.
Good. Can you tell me a bit about the Soul Festival? Like, what is it about? How did it become about? What was the idea?
Happy to. So Soul Fest, Soul Screening Our Unseen Lives is a platform that we established in 2014, and Soul Fest is something that we set up and started delivering in 2019. And essentially, Soul Fest is a film festival that celebrates black film makers, black film content, black film audiences. And so what we do is that we try to create a platform for filmmakers to expose their work, for audiences to see work, and to challenge some of the kind of established thinking around black filmmakers, and to kind of give audiences opportunities to see different types of visions from black filmmakers, different types of perspectives, and to give filmmakers the platform that they so desperately need. And then this year, the big kind of thing that we're doing is that we've teamed up with ABFF, so that's the American Black Film Festival. They have a thing that they do, they're going around the world reaching out, and that's called Global. And so ABFF Global London and Soul Fest, that's what the event is this year.
Can you just tell me a little bit about how you've been a part of the Soul Fest since the establishment of it and the growth through it?
Yeah, so I was involved with the BFI when I was 17 years old. Okay. Like I knew all my life that I wanted to be involved in film.
Yeah.
And I knew the BFI was the place to be. Although when I turned up here, as lovely as it was, and it is amazing, there wasn't that many people that looked like me. But luckily I met Ayari, who was a great mentor of mine, and he told me about this new idea that he had for a thing called Soul Festival. It was all about representing black filmmakers. Obviously, filmmakers were trying to represent where we come from, and we're trying to represent our stories, but sometimes those filmmakers need representation themselves.
Yeah.
So this is all about giving them a platform, and obviously I was all for it. So it was kind of humble beginnings in the beginning, but now we're here and it's a completely different thing.
Okay, so what's your main thing that you've seen, the biggest part of the growth since you've been here to now?
It's just like really nice seeing it become like a full-on film festival, you know what I mean? Like in the beginning it was like a lot of short films, and it was a bunch of people getting together in a room and just like really trying to figure out what we could create together.
Yeah.
But now, like seeing like the scale of the films that we're showing, like the Silent Twins, for example, like we really are starting to become what we always dreamed of, which is just like the voice for black cinema in the UK. So it's really exciting. And
obviously you guys have come quite a far way from where you guys began.
Yeah.
How much further do you feel like you have to go to reach your end goal, if there is an end goal?
I mean, there's no like end goal in terms of like world domination or anything like that. But like, I definitely, I think, to me personally, what I would like people to realize is that, you know, diversity in cinema is, it's not just a moral obligation, it's a business incentive. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is an audience here for all kinds of films. Like, you just have to break away from the stuff you're usually used to seeing. So hopefully you could get to the point where people who aren't even really involved in the cinematic community want to come, because like this is the place where we're premiering like the new films by, you know, the freshest voices that are in the UK.
Hi guys, and welcome back to day 2 of the Soul Fest Film Festival. Right now I am here with Ade. Ade, how are you?
I'm very, very good.
Good. I see something shining in your hand. What's that?
Yes, you can now see award-winning director, Dropout.
Director, okay. So, how did the filming go today? The screening go today, rather?
It was good, man. It was nice. First time in like an official film festival.
Yeah.
And we won a Best Director award, so I can't complain. Everything's been sweet and sound.
There you go. You got more awards. You can't really complain about that.
I can't complain.
So, backstory. How did your film come about? What was the idea behind the film? What was the inspiration?
So the film came about because I was selected to be in a campaign with Converse and John Vega called Create Next.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I was in that. It took like 6 months to make it.
Yeah.
And it was just decided, cool, we're gonna make a short film. We have 5 minutes to make it. What am I gonna do? Decided to talk about a moment in my life when I wanted to drop out of uni. And yeah, made it into film, and now we're here today celebrating.
Well, perfect. And you're not just a director, are you?
I'm actually an actor, a writer.
So you have multi-talent.
Yes. I make music, but we're not gonna add that. You know,
so, as a young director, young actor, what would you say your hardest moment to getting where you are right now? What would you say your hardest moment has been so far?
That's a good question. I would say probably just keep on going, innit? Ignoring the people that are, either hating in the background or just believing in myself enough to think that I can actually achieve it.
I'm standing here with Alex. Alex, can you introduce yourself for the young people watching?
Hi, my name's Alex Kaide K. Yeah, and I'm a filmmaker, I'm a director, a writer, a producer, and an actor.
Okay, so obviously we're here at the Soulfest Film Festival.
Yeah.
So how have you found your experience today? Obviously you had a film here screening today.
Yeah.
And how do you think that went?
It went great. The film that I wrote, directed, and produced is called The Ballad of Olive Morris. It's about a real-life woman called Olive Morris, who was around in the 1960s and 70s. She was a powerful black female activist. Not a lot of people know her story, and I thought her story needed to be told. It deserved to be told, it deserved to be heard, and I'm glad that Soulfest was one of the venues that we could actually display that. And thank you to Soulfest, all the organisers, We Are Parable, British Blacklist, and American Black Film Festival for creating this platform for young black filmmakers.
Yeah. How have you found yourself here? What's your connection, and why do you believe that you were here today? For what reason?
A couple of things. So the founder of the festival, Yara Akuya. So Yara I met whilst I was working at the record label.
Yeah.
And then both of us were at One Extra. I was the launch manager of One Extra.
Okay.
Yara was one of the presenters of One Extra, so we reconnected at the BBC. And I scooped people up. We continued to be friends, so I knew this was coming. I've been to one before, and I know Akuya through the British Blacklist as well. So we're all a community. We all know each other, and so I like to support when people put on events like this.
Yeah.
So I think they're super important.
So when you say events like this, obviously the Soulfest Film Festival is a very big showcase for young people, old people, old artists, directors to come and showcase their talents, their movies are here. Why do you think it's important for the Soulfest Film Festival to take place? What does it showcase and what does it empower?
When I was just in the earlier on in the shorts,
Yeah.
where we're showing all the different shorts, and one of the bits I like watching are the credits. If you see the amount of people that are in the industry at the moment, and without events like this, where do these people showcase their content? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, this is a place for me. I love meeting creatives. I love seeing creative work. I know I'm going to come here and see people that I know. And I'm going to see content that I'm not going to see anywhere else. Okay. And what I love about it is the affiliation with the ABFF, where they have a similar scenario in America, where there are directors whose work doesn't get seen. So this is about us coming together to support. And for me to find new creatives.
Hi guys, and welcome back. We're here with Anthony, another co-founder of the Soulfest Film Festival. How are you doing today, Anthony?
Very well, thanks.
Great. So of course the Soulfest Film Festival is going on for now 2 days. I think tomorrow's the last day?
Tomorrow's the last day, yeah, so we're moving from the BFI South Bank where we are right now to the Garden Cinema in Holborn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's been your highlight over the last 2 days, let's say?
I mean, it's all been great, but I think one of the things that I really love about the Soulfest is the fact that we are able to recognise and identify and celebrate black British filmmakers, which is essentially where Soulfest comes from. It's all about supporting black British film where we can. So being able to show work from emerging talent in the black British film industry and celebrating them with awards has always been a highlight for me. So to do that again this year has been great. And this year's films have been such a high quality, so yeah.
So what would you say your main point of growth has been for the Soulfest Film Festival over the last, how many years you've been doing it? I've correct, been running for 4 years?
4 years, this is the fourth
actual-
year.
Yeah.
That's right. I'd say this year has been the really biggest growth point for us,
Yeah.
partnering with the American Black Film Festival and having their support and their resources to come over, bringing us films. There's some really big representatives who have come over and helped us deliver the event that you see here today. So that's really been a massive level up for us this year.
Hi guys, and I'm here with Jamal. Jamal, how was the screening?
It was so great.
Yeah.
I mean, it went well. I mean, they were laughing, they were cracking up. It was like Miami all over again. It translates
What is the name of the movie?
to Threesome.
And how did the reaction from the crowd make you feel?
It made me feel like the humor is universal.
Yeah.
You know, it made me feel good. It made me feel international. I feel like an international player. Yeah. You know what I mean? But no, it felt good because we screened it in Miami at ABFF. I mean, and the laughs were where we want them to be. And today, it was just like we're ABFF all over again. So it felt good. It felt like it broke through cultural barriers, if there are any, and it shined through. So I was excited about that.
I think there definitely are some cultural barriers. But obviously the ABFF is quite big in America. Well, I say quite big, very, very big in America.
Absolutely.
So how do you feel that the Soul Fest and the ABFF coming together for a collaboration has an impact on the social issues that are underlying between this whole thing?
No, well, this is what I think. Like, I love that. Like now we have Soul Fest and ABFF together. So what it does do is it shows how similar we are. You know what I mean? And also it allows our work to come to an international audience. So just by being here, seeing all these wonderful folks, all these beautiful black folks, I'm like, I mean, the only thing that really separates us is a lot of water. But like, it feels like our nuances and what we like and sort of themes we share seems very similar. So to come here and see that was really refreshing.
Hi guys, and welcome back. We are here with Andrea.
Yeah.
Andrea, how was your screening? You just had a screening?
My screening was great. They were giggling, they were in it, they were, you know, it's not a film to be silent. It is not a film to sit back. It's to participate.
Yes.
It's to react. And to see and hear reaction that was very similar to the Miami screening, to the Los Angeles screening, was very exciting.
Hi guys, I am here with the producers of Threesome. So guys, how did the movie go?
It went really well. It went great. Yeah.
How was the reaction from the audience? Was it what you expected?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah,
they love it.
But we was concerned. We didn't know if he was going to get the humor and all that kind of stuff, but you got it.
Yeah, I knew that British people would love it.
Okay.
We were quite a fun one to humour. We did love a good comedy. But so what was the highlight, I would say, of the whole screening? What was the best part about watching it, seeing people reacting? What was it?
For me, they got it. They understood it, and they actually enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, just hearing all the laughter and just like I'm always interested to see like what parts like resonate with people.
So how did the whole idea for Threesome come about?
Well, our writer-director Jamal, you'd have to ask him about that, but he says it was inspired by real-life events, so
Okay.
I don't know all the details, but...
Okay. Well, there are a lot of young people watching, so who are aspiring to get into film, producing, directing, acting. What would your personal advice to them to go into the industry?
Just like go hard, don't stop, don't let anyone tell you no, like go for it, work hard, work as hard as you can, like the only way to do it is to do it.
Hey guys, and this concludes our coverage of the Soul Fest Film Festival 2022 in partnership with ABFF. We've had a really great time over the last couple of days. We've interviewed some really cool people, got to see some really cool movies, and hopefully we'll be back next year. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Inside Success and follow us on all of our social media.